The rush to get back into the Big Easy is just as difficult as it was to get out.
40 miles out of the city, we started getting bottlenecks, and we're going bumper to bumper to try to get back in.
An 11-hour trip from Shelbyville, Kentucky to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana gave Mark Middleton time to prepare for what he's about to see.
There's a lot of complaints I've heard on the local radio that, mold is just growing over everything.
Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday, Mark and his family pull into an unrecognizable neighborhood.
It's really nasty. There's trees down everywhere and branches, and then driving in, a lot of commercial buildings blown over. And, we passed an apartment complex that were all of the front buildings, or all the front windows were blown out of it, and half the roof's peeled off.
But Mark says he's one of the lucky ones. His home suffered only a little water damage and broken tree limbs. And even though he says electrical crews are out on the roads working to restore power, Mark is critical of the government's organization to restore normalcy.
We were driving in and hit this one intersection and had guys on both sides waving opposite directions in front of one another. So I was, okay.
Mark Middleton says after one glance at what New Orleans has become, he's not thinking twice about moving to the Louisville area.
I'm glad we're moving up. I want to get this back to calmer weather. I'd rather take a blizzard than this stuff anymore.
Maureen Kyle, Wave 3 News.
But it did this time. It started rising up and rising up. I mean, it was so terrifying that the water kept on coming, and the next thing we knew, we had to go to higher ground, even if it was 2 or 3 feet.
Mike Watson and his wife were trapped in the storm, taking care of the motel where they worked in Biloxi and the few people left staying there.
Everybody started putting their hands on the Bible, saying this is it, and then thank the Lord that the water started receding. But that was only the first half of Katrina.
The second half, seeing the destruction and the death.
A couple dead bodies in the tree. We've seen caskets floating on Highway 90. Of course, the bodies weren't in them. They were probably washed out to sea for 3 days because we didn't see no help. We didn't see no Red Cross. We didn't see no FEMA. We didn't see even any police officers.
Mike says without authority, chaos set in. He saw violent looting and severe price gouging.
We buy a 12-pack of Sprite, 2 Gatorades. Of course, I smoke cigarettes. I bought 2 packs of cigarettes. That's all the stuff that we got from that store, and he charged me $47.75.
Mike says even his landlord kicked them out of their house to capitalize.
They're making more money because they can get more money for the houses that are still standing for people that are coming down there, and he told us we had 30 days to get out.
It was only when Mike and his wife got out of the destruction, people started reaching out.
Wherever we stopped, they gave us food, they gave us gas money, they gave us everything.
Now, back with his mother in Radcliffe, Kentucky, Mike is ready to start over.
We're going to do a cash grant that's going to give you some money that you can get some medicines, you can get clothes, food, whatever that you're going to need.
Tired, because we was on a bus for 22 hours. So, tired, that's it, but I was glad.
They come from different Louisiana parishes and different ways of life, but for the past 2 weeks, their journey has been the same.
I went to Jackson, Mississippi, and then I stayed at this, the Civic Center there, and we left there and we went out west. We went to Lake Charles.
Given a choice between another road trip or remaining in the conditions of Katrina's aftermath, many didn't mind packing up.
I just felt like it was just time to go.
We had 3 flat tires and an escaped pet and some random minor medical issues.
Within 2 weeks, Cordelia Blizio and her family went from a crowded convention center in Texas.
It's so congested. It has people from everywhere coming, and they can't help everybody at once.
To a hotel offering temporary rooms.
The hotels is pushing us out, If other people had reservations, we went to the store, came back, they had other people in our room.
But she says she couldn't get what she needed along the Gulf Coast.
You know, they helped us with the necessities, but here they offered us jobs, housing.
Irvin Foster left New Orleans before the hurricane and hasn't been back since. He says he's not sure if he's going back.
I haven't totally decided, but I would say 60-40 of staying. I would just like mainly just go back just for a peace of mind, just to come to grips and get some type of understanding.
Though understanding could be a long time coming, these survivors are at least getting what they need right now. Maureen Kyle, Wave 3 News.